always keep your permission slip in a safe place. Don't leave it out to lose it, because if you do, then you won't be able to find it. And if you can't find it in time, then you may not be able to go on your school field trip, depending if you can get a class or not. But sometimes you just might be lucky and you get to go just this once without a field trip permission slip. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I have another story time for you. Yes, I'm going to be uploading a couple story times for the next maybe week or so, just because I've had these on my phone for quite a while and I want to get them off my phone so then they don't take up so much space. So anyway, today's story time is going to be the time I lost my field trip permission slip for a field trip for school, but luckily I was still able to go on because I think they couldn't find a class for me to go to, and a fifth grade class for me to go to, so I was still able to go on without a permission, on the field trip without a permission slip. So this is a story just to let you guys know that you should always have your permission slip in a safe place so then you know where it is, so then you can give it to your teacher right on time. Because you don't want to wait till the last minute, the day of the field trip, because it's just not really a good thing, because they need to get these things signed ahead of time so then you can go on your school field trips. It's just for safety and everything, so just keep that in mind, that you should always keep your permission slip in a place where you can find it. So I'm gonna get started, and I hope you guys like the video. So this all started about 21 years ago. I was in the 5th grade. I was getting ready to go on a field trip to my local middle school on a tour, because a lot of us were going to the local middle school in my city, because we were all 5th graders getting ready to graduate elementary school. So my teacher hands out the permission slips, and we all start signing our permission slips and everything. We get them signed by our parents, and then we make sure we need to bring a lunch. And we were going the same day as another 5th grade class, and my school had kind of like 3 5th grade classes. 2 of them were general ed, and then 1 was a special ed 5th grade class. So we got that taken. We got our permission slips, and then we had to get them signed by our parents. I got mine signed by my mom, and I was not thinking, and I accidentally left my permission slip out, and I realized I could not find it anywhere. I left it, like, I think on the kitchen table, and then someone had, I think, thrown it away by accident, not knowing it was important for school. And so I couldn't find it, and I realized, like, oh my gosh, I'm probably not going to be able to go on the field trip. So I spent several days finding it, and then, but the bad news was I could not find it the day of my field trip. So I go and tell my teacher the truth. I feel kind of bad, and I tell her that I can't go on the field trip, and she said, well, I'm sorry you can't go, because you should have had your permission slip ready. But I had my permission slip ready, I just lost my permission slip. And there was no way I can get a new one because it was the day of the field trip. So I get left behind when everybody leaves, and I think before my teacher gets ready to leave with the class, she tries to find a 5th grade class for me to go to. But I couldn't go to the other 5th grade class and stay in there because they were already going on the field trip the same day as us. And I don't know why she didn't put me in the special ed class, because there was another 5th grade class for special ed. It was like 3rd through 5th, but I don't know why I didn't get put in that class. Maybe they just didn't have enough seats for me. So finally, my teacher comes back to the classroom and tells me to come with them, because she just could not find a class for me to go to, and all of the mini classes, whatever, like like science, PE, and music were all full, and there was just no other classroom for me to go to. So she has me go on the field trip with the group, despite the fact I didn't have a permission slip, and I felt bad going on, and I told my teacher, but I thought I couldn't go because I didn't have a permission slip. She goes, well, unfortunately, you're going to have to go on because I can't find you a 5th grade class to stay in. So I go with the group, and I end up going on the tour of the local middle school, and I kind of felt guilty because I didn't have a permission slip, but my teacher said it was really not that big of a deal because I was off the hook this time because she didn't want me to feel left out, and she just had nowhere to put me. And so when we get to the school, I enjoy the tour, and I kind of get an idea of what the school is going to be like because I was going to be going there next year for middle school. Well, and so was pretty much everyone else that was in the 5th grade student body, and we all enjoyed it, and we all had fun going through the classes. We were all like really excited. We got to see all the 6th grade classes. We got to see all like the library and stuff, and it was just a really interesting thing. And I forgot to mention, we actually walked all the way from my elementary school to the local middle school, and it was quite a long walk. And I also have a story that I should tell about the time I walked all the way home from my elementary school with my mom. I'll have to save that in another video because that one's kind of long. And it was just a fun field trip, and it was kind of nice to see what the local junior high looked like because a lot of us were going to attend that school the very next year. And it was just really fun, and I apologize to my teacher for forgetting my field trip. She said that it's totally okay. Next time, make sure you remember to put it somewhere where you can get it signed and then get it given to me, so then you can go on the next field trip and everything. And I was very grateful, and I was very happy, and I thanked my teacher for letting me go on the field trip despite the fact I felt guilty, and she was really nice about it. So the moral of the story is you should always keep your permission slip in a safe place like your school folder, so then you know where it is, so then you can remember to give it to your teacher. It's never good to lose a permission slip, especially the day of your field trip, because then you can't go on the field trip, and the school doesn't have a lot of money to provide extra field trip slips. And so you kind of have to keep that in mind and just make sure you keep your field trip permission slip in a safe place so then you know where it is so you can remember to get it signed. So that was a story about the time I almost missed my 5th grade field trip. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye! Oops.